okay, we're gonna like really make some progress for MARVELATHON this week. Hi everyone, my name's Chloe, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here today. Today's video is the start of a new weekly reading vlog. It is Monday and we are now about to start week 3 of MARVELATHON, starting on Wednesday, so we're about to start week 3. I have currently read 8 books so far and I am on my 9th book. I'm actually also on my 10th book and my 11th book. So I'm reading Payback's a Witch, this is my physical read. I also started the audiobook for City of Dragons, which is the next book in the realm of the Elderlings that I need to read, because although it doesn't necessarily fit as many prompts for MARVELATHON, it's still going to get me some points and I still want to keep up with reading at least one of those a month. So I started the audiobook on the way to work this morning, and I have also realised that a lot of the comics that I've taken out of the library as ebooks need to be returned in 3 days and I can't renew them again. So that is the plan. I've actually like 3/4 of the way through the sort of oldest Vision and Scarlet Witch one that I have. I am kind of trying to read them in the order that they've been published now. I know I read How to Ben earlier on in the month, but now I'm trying to read them like in order. It's a bit jarring reading some like old comics, because the old school, like I think this one's from the 70s, like these style are very different than what modern comics are, which is what I'm used to. So it's enjoyable, but yeah, I definitely prefer the more modern style. There's just a lot of exposition, like there's a lot of constantly telling you exactly what happened in the episode before, and that's helpful because obviously I know where I'm at now, but like it could just be done a lot more subtly. But anyway, I'm reading that one and I think I've got like 4 more of those to read, plus then 1 physically as well. So I'm gonna rack up some points this week, definitely, and I'm excited for it. This is the last sort of weekend for a while where I don't have anything planned. I'm doing some stuff with my mum, but like I'm still gonna be able to read around it because we're not like going out of the city every other weekend I'm traveling. So I'm excited to be able to really power through my TBR. I actually need to read some stuff that's on my TBR Mash TBR. I kind of forgot what was actually on my TBR Mash TBR. So actually my next poll is up because, as you may know, I'm using poll picks to pick what my next read is. For every book I pick up next, apart from the graphic novels, I've just kind of sorted those in. But once I finish Payback's a Witch, I need to pick my next read. So I put the 3 books that are still outstanding on my TBR Mash TBR, which is the next of the Wayward Children books. Again, I cannot remember the name of it to save my life. It's something about again, I can't remember the name of it at all. It's completely gone from my head, but it's the 4th one in the Wayward Children series. I need to reread History Is All You Left Me, and I need to read Wondersmith, the next Nevermore book. So I have put down the C for History Is All You Left Me because one of the characters drowns at the beginning. It's a morbid emoji, but it works. I've put down an umbrella for Wondersmith because umbrellas are part of the story, and I have put down a door for the Wayward Children book because all the kids have a door to their other worlds. And so far the umbrella is winning, which is good because I've just found the audiobook of that from my library as well, so we'll bring that. The only issue is though now is that was going to be I've just started an audiobook, so I'm kind of needing another physical book. So maybe whatever comes second I'll use as my physical book, because the other 2 will be physical reads. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm about to jump on sprints with I think all of the team captains apart from Liv. We just all keep jumping on sprints, but I think it's all of us except for Liv, and then we've got Catherine on today as well, so it should be fun, and I'll catch up with you guys probably tomorrow at this rate. You know what I'm like. Hello, it is Wednesday evening. I do not have reading updates because I haven't actually read today, but I have watched TV, and it is bookish related TV. I've been watching season 3 of Love, Victor, which is a TV show that I feel like I heard a lot about when the first season came on, because it is a spin-off from Love, Simon, which is a film that is based on Simon vs. the Homo sapiens agenda. And then I don't feel like I heard much hype after. I love this show. I mean, Simon vs. Homo sapiens agenda is comfort read. Love, Simon is comfort watch. It was obvious that Love, Victor was also going to become a comfort watch, and it is the 3rd but also the final season just aired today, and they've put all episodes up in one go. So I have watched them all today. Basically, I downloaded some this morning and then watched them on my lunch break, and then I've watched them since I got home from work. And I only have 1 episode left, so I am planning on getting into bed now and watching that last episode, I'm very excited to watch. I mean, excited, but also not, because I really like this show, but at least now I can just like rewatch it all in one go at some point. I, like I said, have not read yet today, like at all. It was, well, one, I was watching this TV program, and then another unnecessarily stressful day at work that could potentially get more stressful going forward, but we will see. I won't know anything until tomorrow, so I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist, which is absolutely fine. And yeah, basically, I don't know if I ever actually told you yesterday I read another comic. I don't even know if I gave you updates on the comics I read on Monday. Basically, I read, is it 3 or 4 comics on Monday? I read Avengers Vision and the Scarlet Witch, Avengers Vision and the Scarlet Witch, A Year in the Life. Then I read a Marvel vs. Wonder and Vision, which had one of the same comics from the other one, but it had like 2 new ones as well, so I still counted it. And then there was one more that I was going to read, but I realised that actually that was just a collection of the first 2 that I'd read. I think I gave all of those ones 3 stars because they were more kind of classic Marvel comics, so from either 60s or 70s, I think it was the 70s, and just the style of comics then, like not only the art was fine with that being different, like it was quite fun actually to have like this older style, but the actual like way the story was told, there was just a lot of exposition. It was very heavy on the writing in a way that felt a little bit clunky at times, but I enjoyed it enough. The story was fun, but I definitely much prefer more modern style comic books. Not even that modern, like so I read another one yesterday which was Darkhold, and I think that one's from either the 80s or the 90s maybe, and I think that one's more recent, but I still don't think it's like it wasn't like published in the last like 10 years or anything, but it felt more modern and it was easier for me to read. And I grew up reading some comics and things that came out in the 90s. I used to read a lot of the Buffy comics that came out based on the TV show, and they still had that sort of style that you expect from comics these days, that kind of more like visual, more like show don't tell type things. And yeah, I just prefer that. It just works better for me. So I gave them all 3 stars for the story, but like they definitely weren't, but they couldn't be any higher because execution, whereas the Darkhold one I read yesterday I gave 4 stars because the execution was better. I still have one comic book lined up to read. It's the Scarlet Witch Complete Collection Volume 1 or something like that. It's a physical one anyway that I got from the library, so I'll probably read that one the weekend maybe, but that one I know is a more recent one. I think it might have been within like the last 10-15 years, so that one should be more up my street, which is good. And yeah, I did read some more of Payback the Witch yesterday. I'm now like 100 pages into it. I was hoping I'd finish it today. I'm not going to finish it today because Love Victor took precedence, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and read that. I have sprints tomorrow, so I'm sure I'll be able to finish that one on sprints then. And yeah, I haven't listened to any more of the audiobook of City of Dragons either. I don't even think I've told you if I'm enjoying that one. I just told you I started listening to it, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's actually so far seems to be the one I'm enjoying the most from this series, because I think just because I know the characters now, so I'm a bit more interested, and also it feels like it is more about the characters at the minute because they've kind of done the trek that they were going to do with the dragons, and I'm sure there's going to be more to it in a bit, but in the minute they've kind of settled down, so it's just building up the characters, which I really like Robin Hobb stuff when it focuses on the characters more. Also, speaking of, we've got some characters from the live ships are starting to make more and more of an appearance in this, and I think that's what's making me like it as well, because there is a particular character that if you know live ships you'll probably know I'm talking about, but there is a particular character that when you first meet them in the live ships, they're just really annoying, like not like a character that you particularly hate because they've done something bad, but just because they're very like annoying and self-centered as a person. And then their growth and like the way that that character changes throughout that series is so good, and they become one of your favourites, and that character is in this part of the Rainwild Chronicles, so I'm very excited to see more of them because I just like where their storyline is going at the minute. But I suppose we'll see if I carry on liking it, because never get your hopes up with Robin Hobb. She likes to cause pain. We'll see. Right, I'm actually going to go because I've been rambling for quite a while, but that may be a good thing because my vlogs recently have been barely filming anything, and then when I come to edit them I'm like, these are short for a vlog, but never mind. Maybe I'll have more this week. We will see. Hello, it is Saturday morning. I've been really bad at updating this vlog this week. I think I last updated on Wednesday, maybe? I don't know. I don't really have a reading update, to be honest. I'm still reading Payback to Witch. I am like 200 pages into it now, so I'm getting there. But yeah, just haven't been reading much the last couple of days. There was some stressful stuff happening at work, which is now resolved, but yeah, stressful at the time. And then also, like, my dad's gone away for the weekend, so it's just me and my mum in the house. I've been spending some time with her. Hello. So I've been spending some time with her, but yeah, other than that, just kind of, yeah, it's also been really warm in the UK, and I know it's like not actually that warm compared to other countries, but we're not built to handle warmth, so it's just felt like really warm, and yeah, just not been in the mood to read because of it. But I am planning on reading some today, so I'm going to try and power through a bit more of Payback to Witch now. I am liking it. There was something missing from it. I couldn't figure out what it was, and I've realised it's because the romance part has started, but the actual, like, getting back at the ex part, which you would assume because Payback to Witch, feels like it's not really happening too much. Like, basically there is this competition in the town where all the different sort of witch families compete every however many years to be sort of the ruling one, or the one with like the control of the power, and it's sort of the mutual exes family who normally wins, and the main character, her family like rules over, her family sort of watches over everything. They don't actually compete, so some of the other families have decided to sort of team up and try and work together to make sure that one of the other ones is a winner. And it just feels like we're not getting enough of that. Like, we've not really seen much of the guy that mistreated both of them. So, like, I disliked him for the first scene, but I've not seen enough to sort of, like, really get behind this whole, like, yeah, payback scheme. So, it's fine. It just, like, the premise sounded really good and it could have been executed better. But never mind. But yeah, I'm going to try and finish that today. I do need to edit a video to go up this afternoon as well, so I'm going to do that in a minute. And then I am possibly going out with my mum for the afternoon, but then when we get back I'll have the evening to read, and I'll have tomorrow to read as well. So should be able to. My next book, the poll picked book, was Wondersmith by Jessica Townsend, but I'm listening to that with the audiobook, and I have the audiobook of City of Dragons on the go as well. So I'm trying to decide if I want to have two audiobooks on the go at once. I might do, because City of Dragons is like completely audiobook, really. I might read along as it gets towards the end, but usually it's an audio. But usually Robin Hobb I tend to listen to on audio, whereas Wondersmith I'll be reading along as well. So I may sort of do that tomorrow, but let's say I'm going to do it all in one day, because it's not, although it's like a fairly chunky book for middle grade, it's not that long of an audiobook, and I can speed it up. And then I'm going to go on to what came second in the poll, which is History Is All You Left Me, because I'm not going to do another poll, because this one worked perfectly for the first letter, last letter thing that you have to prompt that you have to complete for whatever I'm on, because H. So I'm just going to do that, and then once I've read those two, I will almost finish my TBR, MASH TBR, but all I have left to read is the Next Wayward Children one, which I can read in a couple of hours, so I can just fit that in whenever. But yeah, we'll see. Right, I'm rambling, I'm tired. It's still like only just gone 7 in the morning, but I thought I'd grab a camera because I remembered that I'd not vlogged the last 2 days. So I'm going to go and watch Drag Race, actually. Bye. Hello, it is Sunday afternoon. I still do not have reading updates because I still have not read yesterday. I did not read a single page. I wouldn't say I'm in a slump. I'm just in a slow down at the minute. I know this vlog has had very few cuts in it. I know I read a lot of graphic novels at the beginning of the week, so there has been some reading done. I just haven't necessarily done them much in the second half of the week, and also have not been picking up my camera to film. But it is fine. Speaking of filming though, I've just filmed my TBR for next month, and I'm not going to tell you anything else because it's going to go up the next video after this one, but just watch it. It's going to be fun. yeah, right, I actually need to go and film another video because I'm pre-filming a little bit at the minute because I'm going away for like the next 3 weekends in a row, so it means that I need to have some like content prepared because I'm still going to have to be rushing last minute content because I'm going to have to like wrap ups and hauls and things, but as I can get all my other videos I need to have done, like to go up in the middle of those, pre-done, that'll make my life a lot easier. Hence why I'm filming TBR MASH now, when it doesn't, it's the, what, the 19th of the month, and it doesn't need to go up till the 26th. But I'm filming it today because it needs to be up and ready for, well, I need to have it done for Thursday because I go to London on Friday. So, yeah, right. On to the next one. I'm going to go and film a tag video, so hopefully this won't take too long. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we have now filmed 2 videos today. I've done my TBR and then I've done a tag video that Becca tagged me in. And I'm feeling quite good about that because I missed an upload last week. I don't know if I mentioned that. I didn't put anything up last Saturday. I put something up yesterday, but I didn't put anything up the Saturday before, which I know, like, in the grand scheme of things is, like, no big deal whatsoever. Like, sometimes you're going to have to miss weeks. And so I've been doing sprints as well, which is an extra video on my channel every week. But I very rarely missed a like main channel video. I have like my setup of doing Wednesdays on Saturdays, and Saturdays is the only one I have to sort of pre-film for. Like the Wednesday ones are these videos of vlogs. I can just chat to you guys throughout the week. And I just, like, time ran away from me and I just didn't have the energy to do anything, and I was like, you know what, it's fine, I'm just gonna miss it. But then afterwards I've been thinking, should I have missed it though? And I know it's stupid, I know it's a weird thing, like it's fine. Like said, you're probably sick of seeing my face this month because like the amount of sprints that we've done, like we are on day 19 of the month and I think we have only missed like, well, what, 2 days on, no, we did that week. Yeah, I think we're on day 19 of the month and we've sprinted on like 13 of those days, so we are like, you like, and I think I've been on every single one of those days as well, so you're probably sick of seeing me, but still, like, for me, I just felt like not great that I had kind of let things get on top of me and not filmed a video. So it's good that I pre-filmed things and I'm ready to go. I have, like I said, like the next 2 weeks ready now, and then I just need to do my wrap up and my haul, and then I need to, I've got some mid-year content that I will be doing for July, but I can film those, like, I've got the Monday off before we go to Yalk, so I'm planning on just having that as a day of filming to get things ready for whilst I'm at Yalk. But yeah, I'm feeling better now. I've got something prepared. I feel like I'm sort of back on it, so it's good. Right, what I'm going to do now is finish tidying my room. I had like a lot of pile of clothes that needed putting away, so I did that before I started filming to kind of make myself feel better about tidying that as well. But now I just need to tidy up the books. And then I'm going to go and sit downstairs with my mum. I think I mentioned my dad's away for the weekend, so I'm spending time with her. That's another reason why I didn't read yesterday. Me and my mum watched the Tony Awards that were on last week. I managed to find somewhere online to watch them. So we watched the Tony Awards. We're just there going, why isn't this show coming over to the West End yet? Can we go and see this show? So yeah, it was just a lot of that. And in general, just wanting to go to the theatre. My mum keeps complaining that it's so long till she goes to the theatre. I'm like, it's literally 2 weeks. But this is you see where I get it from now when I tell you that she's saying those things. I'm going to the theatre next week. So this week's vlog has been, like I said, a little bit low-key. I've not really updated much. But while it's Sunday, let me tell you what we've got in store next week, shall we? So next week, I am back at work tomorrow. I'm at work for the next 4 days. I'm at work Monday to Thursday. We'll be doing sprints and things in the evenings. I think that's another reason why I haven't been vlogging, is it because I'm on camera so much in the evenings that I forget that I actually have to update these, because I've been talking to a lot of you guys who watch these videos in the comments of sprints. So, I mean, actually, I don't think I mentioned on Thursday night, like, my sprints, we didn't actually end up reading very much. We did 2 45-minute sprints, and then the rest of it we ended up talking about theatre. Me and Meg started recommending shows to Lisa, and then Tori was getting involved in the comments as well. And yeah, I took the opportunity to just talk about theatre instead, which, like I said, I'm very much in my theatre mood at the minute because I'm going to see quite a few shows over the next few weeks. Are we shocked? I'm not, but basically next week I am going to London on Friday. I'm going to London when all the train strikes are happening, but I can't not go because I have a concert that I booked in 2020, maybe even 2019. It was supposed to happen in 2020, and I'm desperate to go. So I'm going by coach instead. I've figured it all out. But yeah, I'm going down on Friday. On Friday evening, I'll be going to the Hella Mega Tour, which is Weezer, Fall Out Boy and Green Day. Green Day are my like all-time favourite band. Fall Out Boy were one of my sort of like teenage favourite bands. Green Day is the one that sort of stuck with me for many years now. It'll be the 4th time I've seen them live and I'm very excited. Weezer I don't know as much of, but I'm still just very excited to go to the Hella Mega Tour. So I've got that on Friday, and then on Saturday I'm going to see Legally Blonde at the Open Air Theatre in the afternoon, and then on Saturday night I'm going to go and see Les Mis, which is my absolute favourite. I've seen Les Mis 22 times now and I just love it. I could just watch it on repeat. Not the film necessarily, because we have issues with the film, but the stage show, yeah, I love it so much, and I've just been feeling the need to go and see it again. I mean, I only saw it last October, but why not? While I'm down there I might as well. So I'm going to see that, and then I'm getting the late night coach back and sort of travelling overnight. So that is Saturday plans next week, and then next week I'll give you an update on my plans for the week after, because that involves another concert and 2 more theatre shows. Those are the ones I'm going to with my mum though. And then the week after is obviously Yalk, and we have at least 1 theatre show planned for that. So actually I need to message people to get those tickets booked. Anyway, this is just me reminding myself of things I need to do. At least I'm bulking out sort of content for this vlog, because at least it'll be a little bit longer now, because when I looked at clips earlier it was looking like it was going to be a 10-minute long vlog, and I was like, is there any point in uploading this? But you know, now we've got a little bit more talking. I'm actually going to go and try and read something. I will tidy up these books. I'm going to go and sit downstairs and read for a bit, and I will catch up with you guys later. Bye. Hello, I'm just here to wrap this vlog up. It is actually Monday now, but I finally finished reading Payback's Witch. I've just finished it. Oh, I'm shiny. I just finished it on the way back home from work, so I thought I would kind of leave this vlog until I'd actually finished it to wrap it up. I think I'm giving it 4 stars. Like, at one point in it I was thinking it was going to be a 3. Like, basically the whole part of them getting revenge on their ex and things like that isn't as massive a part of it as I thought it would be. Like, it does kind of underpin it, but you don't really go into it enough of finding out like what we don't like about the ex. Like, obviously he's treated them badly, but they're still just like, you don't actually see his character very much, and I think it would have been better if they'd have like gone more into both of their relationships with him, so that you were kind of really wanting them to get their own back on him. But when it got into the sort of witchy part of it and the trials part of it, when it really got into it towards the end, I enjoyed it. So I've ended up rounding it up to a 4 star, because that sort of ending section tied it all together for me and made me want to give it a higher rating. But it is a low 4 star. It's more like a 3.5 really. But yeah, I think that's everything I need to catch you up on. Obviously I read graphic novels earlier on in the week, and then I've just spent most of the week reading Payback's Witch. But I am very glad now that I finally picked a book back up, because I'd not really read properly since Thursday and was not feeling too great about that. So I'm glad that I have actually read something now. And yeah, we should hopefully be able to go into this last full week of MARVELATHon pretty strong. Fingers crossed. I've just started the audiobook of something else, and I have another 2 books that are on my TBR MASH TBR that I need to read, and I do need to read them because I've already filmed TBR MASH for next month, and I haven't taken a punishment, and I really don't want to have to take a punishment because TBR MASH scares me next month. I've already filmed a clip about this, you already know about this. But anyway, that is everything for this vlog. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. Let me know how your reading month is going. Now we're sort of past the halfway point, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.